Hello guys, welcome to this session. In today's market, the consumer's need for more and more is ever rising, and our traditional software development methodologies are just not built for this. We need a methodology which can handle them, and this is where agile comes in our topic of the day. Okay, let's get into a quick look on our agenda. First, we should start with the content of SDLC and what is meant by agile SDLC, then the concept of agile lifecycle, and then we conclude our topic by explaining the pros and cons of agile lifecycle. Before getting into the topic, we must know about what is meant by SDLC. Software development lifecycle is a phenomenon to design, develop and test high quality software. The primary aim of SDLC is to provide high quality software. It consists of a detailed plan describing how to develop, maintain, replace and alter to enhance specific software. The various stages of typical software lifecycle includes planning, defining, designing, building, testing and deployment. Everything we do in our life, day-to-day life, has a life cycle involved in it, knowingly or unknowingly. We are following a life cycle or a pattern. For example, we make tea or coffee every day, morning, to power our day. These steps have been identified and proven to work by experienced teams across the globe. Here comes agile software development lifecycle. It is a combination of both iterative and incremental process models. It focuses on process adaptability, customer satisfaction by rapid delivery. Agile software development lifecycle breaks down the product into small incremental builds. Let's go through these 6 inevitable steps with the software development lifecycle. They are: concept. The first step in agile process is to determine the project vision. The product owner usually performs this step, which clearly states what the project is, who will benefit from it, how it will support the business and how it will benefit others. The second step is inception. During this step, a project roadmap is created, also the responsibility of the project owner. Step 2 is necessary to ensure that the methodology will work. Project requirements will also be determined along with the approximate time frame for the product. The third step is sprint. In this phase, the agile process is creating a plan that indicates a time frame for every sprint. Sprints are defined as the iterative release of the service or product made by them in an effort to get customer feedback. The release plan would then indicate how often the iteration is released to customers for feedback. The next step is release. During a releasing stage, after going through quality assurance testing, documentation and internal and external training, the iteration is finally released. Each sprint is planned and executed. The next step is production. After the software passes through all the stages without any problems, it will undergo a maintenance phase where it will be updated from time to time. The production step involves providing ongoing support once the software has been released. The last step is retirement. In the retirement phase, the system is officially removed from production. This is usually done when a new system is meant to replace the old one, or when the system becomes obsolete, redundant, or no longer beneficial to a business model. Each phase of agile comes with the iterative phase. Agile iterations are usually between 2 and 4 weeks long with a final completion date. The workflow of agile iteration will typically consist of 6 steps: requirement gathering and analysis, design the requirement, construction, deployment, testing and feedback. During the requirement gathering phase, the requirements are gathered from the clients or customer. During the designing phase, when the identified project work with stakeholders, you can use a user flow diagram or a high-level UML diagram to show the work. During the construction phase, the work begins. The designers and developers start working on their project. And during the testing phase, the quality assurance team examine the product's performance and look for a bug. The last step is feedback. After releasing of the product, the last step is the feedback. In this step, the team receives feedback from the product and works through the feedback. Then we conclude our topic by discussing the pros and cons. Everything in the world has both advantage and disadvantage. Likewise, the advantages of agile software development lifecycle includes: it minimizes the risk, it is flexible, it is quick to release, the correctness of a requirement, customer can see the result, project is divided into short and transparent iterations. Though it has some of the advantages, this is agile software development lifecycle also have some disadvantages. They are: difficult to estimate the final cost, it crosses expected time, the development team should be highly professional and client oriented, new requirement may be conflict with the existing architecture.